good? What's good? Episode 5 of the Upload series. We got Solid Sunnyi be joining us in a minute. If you haven't checked out episode 1, 2, 3, or 4, go check them out. It's up there on my page. Great testimonies, great stories. Like I said, we have Solid Sunnyi, a amputee, coming up here to tell her story, how everything happened, how she's living life right now. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. Hamala. The Upload series, episode 5. We in here. Thank you all for joining, watching. I appreciate you. I'm your host, Anthony Alexander. I look at my salam out.
Now I'm your co-host, Parker Alexander.
Yes, sir. Thank you everybody for joining in a minute. And we have Solid Sunnyi coming up here for a live interview on the Upload series, episode 5. Peace, 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 peace. Joe, little bro, was goody. Mind you. Episode 5. OG was good. Everybody in attendance. Episode 5, Solid Sunnyi. Live. She gonna give her testimony, her story. We're gonna get into it. If you haven't watched episode 1 with my boy Justin, it was a great interview. Go check it out. Episode 2 with my wife, Nadia Alexander. Great interview, giving her perspective on how everything went down. Episode 3, Minister OG gave his perspective and life right now as a wheelchair user, how he's navigating and figured everything out. Episode 4, my boy TJ from Canada, he gave great perspectives on life in the chair and how to navigate through certain things right now as a wheelchair user. Great interviews. I advise y'all to go check them all out. You know, share the live, comment, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Upload series we here. Other than that, hope everybody's having a great day. And we're going to get into a nice, dope interview. Just waiting on Solid Sunnyi to join. And we're going to get into it. How y'all been liking the Upload series so far, man? Drop it in the comments. Let me know, man. How y'all been liking it so far? Appreciate everybody who tuning in every Sunday. Solid Sunnyi. Good luck, OG. Good luck. Trying, man. You know. Solid Sunnyi about to join us live at 6 p.m. She's gonna tell her story. We gonna. Okay. Here we go. Sunnyi, Solid Sunnyi, what's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
How your day going today?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get into it, man. Introduce yourself, tell where you from.
What's up, y'all? I'm Solid Sunnyi. I'm from Baltimore. And yeah.
You from Baltimore?
Mhm.
Okay, okay, okay. And so Solid Sunny is a W amputee that she got from it's a car accident, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about that day?
Um.
Like, okay, so before the accident, how were you feeling that day?
Like crap.
You were
Uh, I
feeling
was
like
I was in a depressed state. I would say.
really
Low key suicidal state. Um, just like ready to like change my life. I guess.
ready to change your life. So that's your thought process going through that day.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happens?
I go to work. Well, at the time, I was a housekeeper and I was going to school for barbering. And at night, I would be a stripper or whatnot.
Okay.
And often I would have like difficult times with having like babysitters or whatever. So I was like stressed out that day, just like kind of over it, just ready for things to change, ready for things to get better. I remember going to work that night, not really wanting to go, but knowing I had to go.
Okay.
Um, and I did drink like normal nights, but this night in particular, it was different, you know. And I remember on my way to work praying to God, like Father God, like I don't want to do this no more, you know. So I was drinking or whatever, and out of nowhere, I just started feeling weird, like
Okay.
really,
As
really.
in weird as in what? So the prayer so you wasn't specific with God on what you didn't want to do anymore. You just was
I
saying,
know I didn't want to strip anymore.
oh,
I
you
didn't
didn't
want.
want to strip.
Yeah, I didn't
But
want to do that.
what was that your words, or did you just say you didn't want to do this anymore?
I think God knew what I was saying, but I just like I didn't want to do this no more
Okay.
because I was literally driving on my way there, and I was driving like where I had to dance at was an hour away from my house.
Okay.
So yeah, but I just remember feeling weird that night, and I wanted to go home. I was in a rush to go home, and I just started thinking about my kids. I didn't think twice. I got in that truck, I started it, and I left. And I remember driving. I don't remember how long I was driving, but I remember getting tired.
Okay.
And
Were you still feeling weird while you were driving?
yeah, I was still like a hazy feeling, like a dazed feeling.
Yeah.
It
What?
wasn't like a regular drunk feeling.
Yeah. Was it like anxiety or something like that?
I wouldn't say anxiety.
Okay.
Um, it just was an uncomfortable feeling. Like I don't need to be like in this type of environment like this, like because anything can happen. And I
Okay.
just started panicking, and I just wanted to get home to my kids, and I knew I had to be home that morning to pick up my kids from my kids' father's mother. And if I didn't, I knew it was gonna have like issues and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
was just adamant about getting home. But I remember felt like getting like sleepy, and I tried to like play music really loud because that's usually what I do to keep
Okay.
me up. That was not working. So then I tried rolling down the window. That wasn't working. So I just remember praying to God, like, Father God, just like, please get me to my kids. And then I don't know. I guess I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I don't remember how I fell asleep, at what point I fell asleep. All I remember is seeing a light flash in my eyes. And I
Mhm.
remember my name. They was like, Miss Coaxum, you've been in a terrible accident. You at Prisma um, Hospital. We're gonna take care of you. And I went out.
Really?
Yeah.
So so what did you hit? Did you hit somebody or something? Did you
Yeah,
run in?
I found out eventually I did hit somebody, and I ran into like a border, like the you
The
know, like
divider for the
yeah,
highway?
yeah,
Okay.
and I ejected out the passenger window, and yeah,
You ejected out the pass. So wait, you were driving and you ejected out the passenger window?
yeah, I
You
didn't have my seatbelt on.
Oh, you didn't have your seatbelt on.
Mm-mm.
So at that moment, you blacked out, you passed out, you don't know what's going on. So you woke up. When you woke up, you're in the hospital.
5 days later.
You woke up 5 days later.
Hmm.
So you was in a coma for 5 days.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
Wow. And then so as you wake up, what's your mindset? Do you know what's going on, or
I knew I messed up.
you knew you messed up?
First thing I thought about was my kids. Um, I remember looking. The first thing I did was look over to the window was on my right, and it was like this. It was sunny outside, a sunny day. I just remember looking over and looking around the room. I'm like, this ain't, you know. And then I remember looking down at my body, legs gone. I got a neck brace on. I got IV in this arm. I had a feeding tube in my mouth. I had the nose thing, the not the oxygen
Yeah.
thing, and I remember trying to move my arm and I couldn't move my arm, and I lost it. I started ripping everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once I ripped the feeding tube out, I tried yelling help like for the nurse. I'm like nurse, and I was so raspy and so like it was like a faint, like a I was just you couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
So
And then so what's your mindset? What's going through your mind about how you're gonna navigate, or what you're gonna even do next with your kids or with life? Like,
the first thing I thought about was calling my dad,
okay,
um, because I didn't have any close family members that I trusted in Charleston, South Carolina at the time.
yeah,
So first thing I did was, but I didn't have anything. I didn't have any of my belongings or anything. So I think they had already contacted my dad. I had family members already come up there. My
okay,
ex-boyfriend had already came up there, so it wasn't like nobody didn't know because on my ID and on everything and on my hospital records, my dad is my emergency contact. So
okay,
the first thing I thought about was getting my kids, having my immediate family, which is my dad or my aunt, go to South Carolina and get my kids. And at the time, well, this time my parents is all the way in Georgia, and then my aunt is all the way in Alaska.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Whew. So while you in the hospital, why did they say they cut your legs?
They couldn't save them. Uh, due to me the lacerations from me flying out the window, and I guess the impact when I hit the ground. I broke both my legs, my hips. Um, I tore up my legs. Literally, they couldn't stop the bleeding. I had gangrene, and yeah. First, my ex boyfriend said when he came, one of my legs were already gone,
Wow.
and one leg, the leg that I had left, was just black.
Mm.
So I ended up getting that cut off. I guess within that 5 day period of me being in my coma.
So did they have to ask a family member or anybody, or they just did it without consent,
I don't,
or
I
was
don't, I
or
don't
was
know.
procedure what they had to do?
I really don't know,
Yeah.
honestly. I
Okay.
think
So
they just did anything to save my life.
yeah, to keep you alive.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So you wilding out in the hospital, and then like once you calm down, how much longer are you in the hospital for?
I stayed in the hospital for 6 months.
6 months, and then rehab. You got to go to rehab.
No.
No rehab.
No, I went straight home to Georgia because I wanted to go home to my kids. The accident and me being in a hospital was the longest I had been away from my kids.
Yeah. How old were your kids then?
Um, 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So wait. So you lived in Georgia. So you was in South Carolina.
yeah. I was living in Charleston, South Carolina, but my accident happened an hour away or 2 hours away in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
hmm
And then you moved to Georgia. When you got to Georgia, did you do any therapy?
No, unless I had to be admitted at the time for like my bone infection I was fighting since I had my accident. The little bit of therapy I ever did was like if I had got admitted, but
Oh.
never like outpatient therapy, nothing like that.
So how do you figure out how to navigate if they didn't teach you like how to
I
do
had to
certain
teach
things?
myself.
You had to teach yourself everything. How do you do that? Like how do you learn though? Like how do you even that
I
that's
had
crazy. If you had to do everything by yourself,
I had watched a lot of like people like I started TikTok honestly. I started looking up people in my situations in the hospital, like, and watching how they moved. And I know a lot of people that's in my situation, they go to the side, they wobble or they scoot a lot, especially if they're paralyzed. So for me, it was just a matter of like building that strength to move and like,
figure
yeah,
out. So you had to teach yourself everything and you still have to take care of your kids. How do you get the mental toughness to keep going? Like, what, where does it come
prayer,
from?
prayer, God, knowing that I still have to raise my kids. Like, it's nobody's fault but mine. Nobody put me in this situation but me. So I take full accountability in that. Um, my dad even told me at one point, he was like, I'm not gonna take care of you. Like, it's not my job. So I had to like suck it up and do what I
Mm,
had to do.
yeah. So you got to figure it all out. Okay. So I hear you talk about God a lot. So are you like a religious person?
Yeah.
Like church? You still go to church and stuff like that?
No. Uh-huh.
No.
No.
So like just
I
praying in.
like I listen to sermons a lot.
Okay. Okay. So I heard you say it's certain ones that's paralyzed. What's the difference between a person that's not paralyzed and a person that's paralyzed?
They can still
And
move their nubs
okay.
and I can't. So it's harder for me to like to just move, period. And then I got one arm. I dislocated my arm. So yeah.
You dislocated one arm and so you only have one arm to work with.
Yeah.
Wow. And you got no therapy for this. Did you ever try to seek therapy?
Yeah,
Like
I did at the time, but my Medicaid ended up getting cut off because my my Social Security had got raised up a little bit by like a couple dollars, and I guess in the state of Georgia, you have to make a certain amount of money to receive Medicaid, and once you go over that, you get cut off.
yeah, that's I think that's wow.
Yeah, and
I
I
really
didn't
do.
receive my Medicare until this year, or no, last year,
Really? How long what year did it happen?
2024. No,
2024.
no, 2020, 20 October 24th, 2021.
2021.
No, 2024. I get the 20s mixed up.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
but
so
it's
you
been 4 years. It's been 4 years since my accident. So yeah,
okay? 4 years since your accident, so 2021.
yeah, 2021. So yeah, my accident happened October 24th, 2021.
Yeah. So damn. So you have so you do everything that you need to do with one arm.
I do what I can. I do what I got. It's it's not like how everybody else does it. I gotta you know do stuff another way, but
Yeah,
I
you got to
mean,
figure out. You got to
yeah,
figure
I
out
make
how
the
to.
best of it.
Yeah. You got to figure out how to move different, how to navigate through certain ways and stuff like that. Um, how do you? So do you cook?
Yeah, I
Oh yeah.
cooked in my living room on the top stove.
Okay. Okay. So you're still making it happen.
Yeah.
Um, I see that. I seen a clip on your page where you're doing your own hair. So you do your own hair, makeup. So you do all that with
hmm
one arm.
hmm
That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. And then, so what are you doing today to keep your mind together and to stay afloat and not to?
Probably things I probably shouldn't do, like drink.
You still drink? Why? Like how? Like that's not something that you wanted to throw away since that was one of the causes of your accident.
Because I mean, my legs got taken away. My arm can't move. I can't drive. I can't go nowhere. I don't party. I don't hang out with people. You know, so I just be like in the house all the time. So I just like if I'm not drinking, I probably like listen to music. I get on live and try to talk to people and just share my story.
Yeah. So do you? Why? What? So so with the drink, so you think it's still okay for you to drink since you already lost your legs? You think like so you just
I mean, I didn't get when I had my accident. There was no liquor found in my system. I didn't because if there was, I would have had a DUI on that accident. I don't have no DUI from that accident.
so what if so what caused that? So if
I
you
fell
wasn't drinking,
asleep behind the
what
wheel.
oh you fell asleep behind the wheel.
But I'm telling people, yeah, I drank. I did drink at the club. I did,
Okay. Yeah, you
but
did drink at the club.
yeah.
All right. So how do you navigate with like helping your kids get ready and stuff like that if they need help or anything like that?
I wake them up for school still. I still I have a bathroom downstairs. They wash. They're old enough to wash their self up and stuff like that. Get their self dressed. I still be on my kids, and I also have help from my dad and my aunt. So like they help me mostly with like taking them to the bus or like taking them to appointments and stuff like that because my house isn't accessible. So I
Okay.
can't get up the steps, and I stay in the basement of my dad's house.
Oh wow. So when you need to go outside, someone has to help you every time.
Yeah, up the side of the house.
Out the side of the house.
Yeah.
So mentally, how are you mentally now at this state right now?
Um, I'm okay. I'm just like trying to work on myself. Uh, work on being less angry. Um, forgiving myself.
Why do you think you're so angry?
Cause I feel like I get judged a lot, Just because I've had like actions that people like wouldn't agree with done on public platforms and stuff like that, and yeah,
Actions that you've done
yeah,
on social
like
media.
arguing with people, like I've been into it with my sister on here, my kids, like disciplining my kids the way I choose to discipline my kids, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, certain things you gotta keep off social media. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Especially when it comes to your kids, your
yeah,
family, and stuff like that. That type of stuff shouldn't be displayed for people to have an opinion about you, or even to add on to your stress or your depression or anything like that.
hmm.
So you really gotta pick and choose on
Well, at
what
the
they.
time, I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought I was like, just showing people my life, like my day to day. Like, me, what I show is real and raw. Like, I've never been the type of person to hide anything. Especially because I feel like people can learn from my story. You know what I'm saying? So anything I've done is not out of maliciousness or it's done for people to like. If anything, I want people to learn from me. If anything.
Okay, learn from you doing what, disciplining your kids or arguing with your sister.
Not even about discipline my kids, just from drinking and driving. Period. I
Yeah,
try to talk about that the most, but I get so caught up in like the reaction channels and like how I do stuff. I get critiqued a lot about stuff, so I get caught up in stuff like that. But if you have paid attention to, or if anybody has paid attention to my past channels, I've displayed like me transferring in and out the car by myself, me transferring in and out the shower by myself, my morning routines, like stuff like that. But I feel like the negative always gets overshadowed.
the positive.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's good awareness, showing people how you get dressed, how you get out the car.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So so what do you have any goals or aspirations that you're trying to accomplish right now?
yeah. For one, becoming a better person. You
Okay,
know, um, I would say stop drinking, but I'm not gonna sit here and promise nobody that. But I would say like calm it down, take it down a notch. Um, I eventually want to get into motivational speaking.
okay,
Um, and whatever God wants me to do, like I don't really know what my purpose is in life right now. I'm still trying to figure it out.
okay. I are you praying?
Do I pray? I pray every
Yeah,
night. Every day I talk to God throughout the day. I cry often. Like
yeah,
it's not a day that I don't have where I don't cry.
yeah. So you think that you should take time to like rebrand yourself, like get your mind
No,
right, and then come back and go hard, or.
no, because this is my brand. I'm showing my journey.
Mhm.
I want people to see the growth. I want people to like follow me and one day be able to say like, "Dang, she done came a long way."
Okay.
One day people ain't gonna recognize, the old me or the me now.
So you feel like you're misunderstood?
I feel like in some ways everybody can be, but yeah, I guess.
So what always triggers you to getting arguments or to be like a firecracker to people? Well,
Um, I feel like the way people say stuff to me, or like people always like, especially it's mostly able-bodied people. So it's
okay.
like taking critique from able-bodied people that's not in my situation. It's just like how can I, when you don't know how it feels to be a double amputee, you don't know what it feels like to have one arm to work with, you know? So for me to like be critiqued all the time by people that haven't rolled in my wheelchair, it's just like, so I'm
Yeah.
always going to be an advocate for myself
Yes.
unapologetically.
Yeah. Yeah. You always got to be yourself, and you always got to work on yourself to grow, to reach the
Mm,
next level. Like you said, it's your journey,
yeah.
and it's going to take time, and people got to respect that. Um, Damn, man. Like, the story is a monumental story. It's a tough one. But as you're telling us, I mean, you're doing it. Like, what else can you do? Taking care of your kids, taking care of yourself. I mean, like you said, you drink, and you get on live telling your story, but it don't.
Listen, when people critique me about drinking, still, it's just like I'm not the only person in America that has, you know, you got doctors, you got lawyers, you got people like regular people that go to the bar as soon as they get off work, crank their car up and go home. You know, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I refuse to like. I'm not the first one to do it. I'm not the first one to do anything. It might be a little different, but so I try not to like beat up on myself too much. Like I still have to live life. I still gonna be myself. I still have,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I haven't learned my lesson because I have. Would I ever drink and drive again? No. I don't even know if I'll be able to drive again. You know what I'm saying? For all I know, I'm gonna be passenger princess all my life, and that's okay with me.
Mhm. Mhm. So when you want to go out and enjoy yourself alone, how do you get in
I
Ubers?
always be out by myself. I don't
Okay.
have no friends down here, so like if I go anywhere, I like to go out to eat. I
Okay.
love going out to eat and just vibing by myself, talking to my chat. That's about it.
So you're comfortable to be out in the real world.
Now I am.
Okay. How did you gain that confidence?
Um, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the chat with y'all did help me a lot.
Okay.
Watching y'all go around. I'm like, dang, I'm gonna be like these motherfuckers. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But
You
I'm
get
like,
it.
I want to be like y'all. Like I be watching y'all. Y'all be driving. You know, y'all got y'all relationships. Y'all seem like y'all be happy. Y'all be working through y'all situation. So why can't I? You know?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, man. That's what we're here for, to inspire, man. You gotta keep pushing through it all. You could do it, man. You could do or be anything you put your mind to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's good that you get out and navigate, man. Do you ever go out with your kids? Just you and your kids?
Yeah. But I'm like
Oh,
skeptical sometimes because I know my limits and I
yeah.
have to be able to protect them.
Right.
And I don't want to ever like punish them and put like I feel like I don't want to ever put them in like harm's way or like not be able to do. So I've had a situation where recently for my daughter's birthday, we went to the movie theater and it came a point in time during the movie, my daughter had to use the bathroom and I was in the movie chair. Like I wasn't in my wheelchair no more and I transferred into the movie chair and I couldn't get back in my chair. So I ended up falling on the floor and I didn't have help. So I had
Wow.
to like you know, trust my daughters and trust God to let my daughter go out there and get help from like a manager or something to get me off the floor so I could take her to the bathroom, you know?
Yeah. Did you ever look into getting a caregiver?
I'm working on that now. That's why I'm in the hospital.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
so
It's
you're in
been
the
hard, especially because I don't like my insurance, this game with insurance. And when I did go to my doctor, they would just send me like the wound care people. That's
yeah.
about it. It would never be like somebody that come in the house with me and stay with me for like 4 hours, 5 hours out the day and help me with like daily things. But
Yeah,
that's what I need.
that you should look into it. It's
Yeah.
yeah, you need a caregiver to help you out with some things to so you can navigate a little bit more, you know what I mean? They go
Yeah.
out with you and your kids, all that. And yeah, that'd be real good for you. That'd be real good for you. It'd be a lot of help, a lot more help. You know what I mean? But how would that work for you? Like having a caregiver, having somebody around all the time without clashing with them. You think you could make it
Yeah.
happen?
I got nurses right now. My favorite nurses be the ones that be put me in my place or be on my ass. Like
Mm,
and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I don't feel like doing this. They be like, you know, you gotta do this, you gotta like, you know.
yeah.
Um
I see in the
I,
comments they asked about prosthetics. So you can't get prosthetics, right? Because you said you can't move your nub.
well, it's no point in me getting prosthetics because of the way they had to like put me back together. Like my legs don't close like everybody else's. I'm like a starfish. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make sense. And then I'm comfortable in my wheelchair now.
So prosthetics wouldn't make sense. So you wouldn't be able to walk with them, basically.
No, I wouldn't even be able to stand up on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So moving forward, what are some things that you're doing to work on like your attitude and stuff like that?
Um, ignoring the negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, remembering who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Um, staying prayed up. Still continue to like get closer to God because I'm not perfect, and that's it. Seems like through all this, that's the one person that seems to kind of like understand or like not judge me or you know. I just I'm just putting my faith in God that things will work out. That's all I can do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all you could do. You how's your diet?
Um, I eat anything I want. Um, I've been getting into eating more fruits and vegetables now. I kind of want to like get into the herbs and stuff like that to kind of help me heal my pressure ulcers or whatever. Trying to get away from like the vape and stuff like that. Trying to like stop these habits, but you know you can't just stop a habit
Yeah,
because you got to ease off of it.
it's a process. Yeah,
Yeah. So I've been trying to like keep up with drinking my water, stuff like that.
yeah.
But I basically eat anything I want. It's nothing specific that I eat. I don't eat 3 times a day. I eat
Okay,
like um sometimes two, maybe once.
okay, okay.
But I
So
eat like big
what are your
portions.
what are you good at? What are your talents? Like what tell us some positive things about yourself. What are you good at? What are your talents? What do you like to do? Like what are some things that make Sunny happy?
I like doing skits when I can. I like just being myself, I guess. I don't know. I can't really tell you what my talent is because my main talents was when I had my legs. but
What, dancing?
but
No.
I still do my hair. I still I still do my hair by myself. I still cook. I don't know. Like I'm a mom. Like I don't know. I don't I don't really do anything but like just be myself. Honestly, like I don't know how to answer that because
Yeah.
my talents used to be dancing. I was good at barbering. Um, can't do that stuff no more.
Did I see a video? I think I seen a video of you cutting your own hair, cutting your hair off.
Yeah,
What was that about?
starting over, getting rid of that negative energy. Like I did. It's funny you brought that up because I did that a couple of months before my accident. So when I woke up in the hospital, I was bald the same way. Yeah. So it's not like it's a new thing. It's just something I do to like try to like it's like
Shedding your
bury me,
skin.
just like my tattoos. You
Yeah.
know, I'm not my hair. I still think I'm beautiful regardless if I cut it off or not.
Okay.
So
As you said. Okay. So how's the dating life in this situation? Like, do you still date?
I date, I guess. I haven't I haven't been on an actual date in like 2 years. Um, I've talked to people. I'm dating somebody right now, but it's like we're taking it slow. It's nothing like, we're rushing the process or anything like that. Um, I'm real like skeptical about dating, especially with my disability and me having two little girls, Um, I think right now I really just need to focus on myself
Mm-hmm.
and like heal. I don't want to just like jump from person to person and be all like messed up and stuff spiritually and emotionally and stuff like that. I want to be like okay. I want to be at peace. You know?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So you want to find love, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I don't want to like bring baggage into a relationship.
Okay. Okay. So when you're dating, you can still get sexually active.
Yeah, I can, but I'm celibate.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I'm celibate. I live in Atlanta, so I'm not pressed to do anything down here.
Uh huh.
Um, but yeah, I can still.
Okay. Okay. So you're looking for love, basically, in a person. You're looking for to settle down with someone.
I don't know about. I'm not like thinking about marriage or anything like that, but I do
Okay.
like want to find someone to date. Like if God sees me to be in a relationship, then it's gonna happen. But I'm not forcing it because I've had plenty of bad relationships in the past. Um,
Hmm.
I feel like I have poor choice in people, and I just don't want to. Now that my kids are older, I don't want to introduce no toxic relationship to them any kind of way.
Okay. Okay. Um. What has this experience taught you about forgiveness and forgiving yourself?
I mean, I'm learning I need to be more kinder to myself. Um, that like mistakes, what don't kill you make you stronger. Everybody makes mistakes, and if you don't make mistakes, you'll never learn. You'll never grow. Um, it's hard because I still have to think about. I'm the oldest, so I have to think about like my family, like my dad and my mom and stuff like that. So knowing that I'm in this situation and I can only do but so much, I'll be hard on myself sometimes. So I'm still working on it. I don't know.
Still working on forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you think that's a big part of your your frustration, your fire, the fire inside of you?
Because I know my potential.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm very ambitious. I'm a go getter, but it's just like I'm trying to figure out how to do it in a wheelchair with one limb. I'm like, it's like being a baby again, kind of like I'm relearning. I feel like a little toddler just trying to figure it out. I feel like I'm still in the beginning stages because I don't know everything. Like I still don't know how to like properly pressure relieve and like
Yeah. Do you try to learn? Yeah.
yeah, I try to like right. I was supposed to meet with physical therapy today, but they didn't come. So hopefully they come tomorrow. And I got my wheelchair here that I use with me on a daily basis so that we can try to figure out like a plan or another way for me to do it. Because most of the therapists, you know how y'all all you gotta do is lift up, I can't do that.
Yeah, cause you got cause it's one arm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they even trying to figure it out. Like they like we're gonna try to figure something out.
So the arm that doesn't work, do you try? Is it like completely finished, or do you try to?
It's dislocated and I have torn nerves.
Okay.
So like I can move my shoulders still, but I can't like move my arm out and I can't move my forearm or my hands fingers. I've still stretched my arm out and stuff. Probably not as often as I should because it's just because like I don't feel it. Like the sensation's not the same, so I don't think about it as often.
Uh huh.
It's like my last focus. But I have like before my Medicaid had got cut off, I was in the process of doing the stem cell um, surgery and doing the study for it, but my Medicaid got cut off, so I couldn't go through with it. So hopefully this go around, once it gets cut back on, I can go back to trying to start that process over again.
That's crazy, man. The Medicaid. That's a big thing in this community, man. They need to fix a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
They
it's
shouldn't. Like, how could they even cut you off or deny you anything in this situation? You
yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah, man. Great, great, great. So, man, you got a great testimony, man. And I say that you got to stay positive through it all. So you praying to God before the accident, and praying during when you're getting sleepy and stuff. How do you still keep your faith that everything is going to be all right
I'm
through
still
God?
alive.
Yeah.
I'm still breathing.
Hmm.
You know, if God, if that's how I know God is real because I could have been easily gone. I should have been gone. I'm not supposed to be here right now with with the damage that I caused to my own body from that accident. I shouldn't be here, but I'm still here.
Mm.
So, you know, I feel like God has a purpose for me. I don't know what it is, but it's something. And maybe He could just be here to raise my kids.
Yeah.
To be in their life as much as
Hmm.
possible.
Hmm. Show them a different way.
Yeah.
Show them that you're a warrior and that you have to be a warrior through certain situations.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So before we wrap it up, what would you tell a younger person who likes to drink and drive, or anybody who likes to drink and drive? What advice do you have for them?
Um, be responsible. Um, I can't judge nobody because I done did it myself, but be responsible. If you're going to drink and drive while you out, take a Uber, ride with a friend that's a designated driver. Um, drink at home. Don't be out in public, out and about drinking and stuff like that. Um, wear your seatbelt. Um, just don't drink and drive. Period. Even
Yeah.
though like I still have friends now that still do it. They didn't see my accident and they still do it.
Hmm. They still
So
drink and drive. Yeah. 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 So, do you have anything coming up? Anything going on that you want to tell the people?
no, not right now. I'm just focused on like healing right now. Once I gotta take care of myself first in order to do anything else. Um, I got plenty of goals that I got set up for the near future, but right now the main goal is to like heal and get better and to just that's all I'm trying to do right now is just heal so I can do the stuff that I want.
So, when you're healing, are you ignoring? Are you blocking out the negativity that surrounds you? Or
I'm starting to now. It was hard at first, but I've had to cut people off. Um, I'm by myself right now. I just stay to myself. I have my little friend that I talk to. He's very positive. Um, yeah, I just try to stay away from the negative. I try not to argue, go back and forth with people. People say something that's slick out their mouth or something I don't like. I just try to be, like nice, nasty with it. I'm not in a place to like be arguing with nobody right now. I really not. I'm focused on me. Anybody that don't believe in me, anybody that got something negative to say, you can say it somewhere else. Just not in my space, not around me. I don't, you know.
yeah, yeah, because you got a lot of comments down there
I
saying a lot of
told you,
stuff.
you ain't see my message before we got on.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
even looking at the chat.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They
I'm not
they
even looking
they
at the chat, bro.
they not agreeing with you in the comments, man.
They don't
So I
never
seen
agree with
I, I
me.
seen one
But
comment
if
that
you ain't
said
got no haters, you ain't got no pop. You ain't
you
popping.
ain't popping. That's right. That's right. So somebody said that you could be sitting on top of the world if you wasn't so nasty to people. How do you feel about that comment right there?
I think they feelings just hurt because I had to cuss their ass out because they don't know how to stay in their place like right now.
Oh, okay, okay. Somebody said that they was confused. Did you fall asleep or were you drinking?
I drank both at the club and I fell asleep behind the wheel. That's what
Yeah,
I said, right?
yeah, you did.
Oh, okay. I think they slow.
They probably trying to
I
make you
think
look
they're a
like
little.
you
I think two
make
and
you look
two.
like a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. it
Ah,
is what it
they
is. It
running your
is.
views up, bro. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You gotta look past all that, man. You gotta look past all that. All
I
those
don't.
people,
I
man.
don't care. They doing exactly what I wanted them to do. Run you up. You know what I'm saying? Make
Yeah,
sure y'all subscribe too while y'all down there.
yeah. So why do you think they feel as though that you're a bad person though? Because I see a lot of people saying
Because I talk stuff back. Bitch, you know how I am.
Yeah, I do. I do.
You know how I am. Like
You a
they just,
firecracker.
I feel like they think I should be more humble, more quiet, more reserved, but that's not who I am. I'm a fighter. You're not gonna like say what you want to me and think I'm not gonna fight back. Like my hands don't work no more, but my mouth do, and it's vicious, and that's why they mad.
What's your sign?
A Scorpio.
A Scorpio. Oh,
Yeah. hmm
November or October?
November
November Scorpio. November what?
7th.
Oh, my son's birthday is November 8th.
I know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I think he was born the same year I graduated high school.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
hmm
Yep. Scorpio. Okay, so Baltimore growing up in how was growing up in Baltimore?
It was challenging because I had moved to Baltimore from Anchorage, Alaska. Oh no, I had moved. I'm a military brat, so they knew I was from Alaska. They knew I was born because I always been open about like my past and stuff. So I feel like people would try me a lot or
Wait,
test
wait,
me a
wait.
lot.
Alaska. So you lived in Alaska.
Yeah, Anchorage, Alaska.
How was that? How was Alaska? I never heard nobody say they lived in Alaska.
It's a lot different from the lower 48. Back then, it was a lot different. Never really got into like too many fights. It was very party-ish. That's where I started drinking. I started drinking at 15.
Oh, they partied a lot in Alaska.
Yeah, it's a lot of drinking and driving up there.
Oh
Believe it
yeah.
or not. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's cold. Was it cold?
Cold,
Yeah.
I mean, you get used to it if you from there. You got people that live up there that wear hoodies and shorts and slides to school, like or on a daily.
So in Alaska, who were you in Alaska?
My family,
Huh?
my family. Who was I in
Yeah,
Alaska?
yeah. Like, what type of person were you in Alaska? Like,
The same person I am now, except like I didn't have to fight as hard. I didn't have to like. It's only so it's mostly like white people, well, Caucasian people, Samoans. It's different races up there, and it's like it's probably like 5% black. So up there, it was very stereotypical. Like they had this thing about black people, like we was this aggressive already. So I never really had to worry about like being bullied or anything like that.
okay.
Um, I was still like me talking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my friends were black. So I was in the black group. Like, they were older though. So like nobody really messed with us. Like I went
How
to
did you?
school with like rich.
Okay, so from Alaska, then you go to Baltimore. When did you start dancing in Baltimore
No,
or
I started dancing in Fayetteville after I graduated when I
Fayetteville,
turned
North
18.
Carolina? North
When I
Carolina.
turned 18.
North
Huh?
Carolina.
Yeah.
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So you was just bouncing around all down south. You was
I'm
all
a
around.
military brat. I'm used to like growing up, I was used to moving around every 2 years.
Uh huh.
Baltimore was the longest that was home, like because that was the longest place we stayed. Um, so me upping and leaving, it was nothing to me. I've danced in Fayetteville, South Carolina, uh, Raleigh, Charlotte, Miami. I've been all over the East Coast.
Yeah. What made you start dancing at a young age, at such a young age?
Money.
Had to survive, wanted to take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
I was in college at the time. I was going to Fayetteville Community College,
Okay.
Fayetteville Technical Community College, for business and management and working. I ended up getting fired. for my job, and I'm like, I don't know, this school thing ain't working out. I want to make some money, and I had a homegirl that I met at a college party that was dancing or whatever. And for my birthday, I went to the strip club, and I was like, I want to do this. It looked like it's easy. That's easy money. Like I
Yeah.
can do that. So
And then it just became a thing. Never left it alone.
I tried to. I tried to leave it alone. At 20, I went to Job Corps for CNA. Got my CNA license, and then ended up getting kicked out of Job Corps. But I still graduated with my stuff. But I ended up getting kicked out of Job Corps and ended up going right back to the club.
What what made okay, so you talk a lot about God and then you're a firecracker at the same time. So what makes you because it's a
People
different
be
when you talk
trying
about
me.
God,
I
you
don't know
follow law.
why.
If you follow law and you follow the things that you're supposed to follow, how did you become like
Well, just because I believe in God doesn't mean I'm perfect.
yeah, okay.
I'm
That's
not
right.
perfect. I'm not no saint. You know, God's still working on me.
Uh-huh.
I never said I'm not no TD Jakes. I'm not no Sarah Jakes, you know. I'm still, I'm rough around the edges.
Still navigating through, trying to figure it
Yeah.
out. Going through your journey.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So yeah, man. Did you ever think about getting a mentor?
Like and that's like someone like me or anyone period in the wheelchair.
Yeah, someone like you, someone that's been in a situation for a while that can help you learn and navigate through certain situations and certain things.
Yeah, but when I came down here it was still COVID. So it wasn't a lot of like groups going on. Like and I'm the type of person I wanna meet people in person. Like, especially like with something like that, I actually want to bond with them. I did get an opportunity to go on that show, and I got to meet other wheelchair people, so that was nice. That kind of like opened my eyes to some stuff.
What show?
The I'm not promoting that show.
How was that experience on the show? Because I asked you about it, you said it was a bad experience.
It was I mean, the funnest part was like meeting other people like me, but just like the person that was in charge of it, we just no. Mm-mm.
I seen a clip where you was like about to have a fight at the end.
Yeah, the lady had group threw a alcohol. She threw a vodka 1800 bottle at me or whatever. And so after that, I guess what y'all seen was the aftermath. They didn't catch when we actually had the fallout and was like into the faces. But that was the aftermath, and it was just like she the type of person like she feel like she feel, and I feel like how I feel, and just cause I don't know, you just not gonna no. Eh,
So so you're the type you ain't letting nobody play with you. You don't play about you. It's going
No,
down.
yeah, I feel like, and then it's just like I feel like it's always me that's surrounded by older people. Like I'm never surrounded by people like my age. I'm always surrounded by people a little bit older than me. So I feel like they always try to like little girl me a little bit or try to like be my mama or like not understanding like, hey, I've been through a lot in life. I know some stuff in life too. I get it. You've been on this earth longer than me, but
I hear you talk a lot about your dad. Where's your mom?
my mom has dementia
Okay.
and my dad takes care of her. So
Okay.
yeah.
So your dad has to take care of your mom and you.
He don't take care of me. He just help me out with my kids.
Okay. 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 I understand. My bad. He helped you out with your kid. I mean, that's still taking care of you.
Yeah.
That's the same
I
thing.
mean, if you want to put it like that, yeah. You right.
Yeah.
Boy, them
Yeah.
comments gonna mess you up, boy. You
Nah.
can't watch it.
I don't know. Like they crazy. They crazy. Why can't they accept the fact that you're on here and you're a different? It's a different side of you. I mean, because they're not. Because there's no negative comp. There's no. I'm not bringing the negativity out of you or the to make
Well, it's
you.
not. It's not even a negative conversation. They just.
Yeah, it's not a negative conversation.
But
They
this is
just.
not. They do this with everything. You remember when I did the breakbeat media thing?
Yeah.
They did that there too. Before it even aired, they was already on it.
Yeah. They said because you're evil.
I so am evil Knievel. Now
I,
stay. Why you ain't stay away from me then?
yeah. Why do they follow you everywhere
They
you go?
follow me everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Yeah, but you gotta ignore them, block them out, keep doing your thing, man. You taking care of your kids, you taking care of yourself. What else can you do? You know what I
And I
mean?
apologize. They over here and on your platform with this foolishness because it wasn't supposed to be. Well, I knew it was gonna happen, but and I warned you it was gonna happen. But
I don't
thank
worry
y'all
about
for
that.
running him up. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please.
Yeah, man. All publicity is good publicity, man. Let them keep talking, man. They,
Shout out to Queen Nadia. Hey, girl.
yeah. Uh-huh. So moving forward, I hope you find all the help that you deserve. Look into that home health aid.
Yeah.
That can help you out a lot. And be kind to your mind, man. You know what I
Y'all need to
mean?
put me back in the chat. I promise I ain't gonna.
Hey, listen, we
Well, y'all
put you
ain't
back
even
in the
put me out.
chat,
I left technically.
huh?
I left
You left what?
the chat.
I ain't say I kicked you out. I ain't
I
say
know.
we
I'm
kicked you.
just saying, but can y'all put me back in?
Can
Cause
we put you back?
I'm gonna need some my brothers to be on me with this, cause now you see what I go through.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we gotta take a vote. We gotta see how the brothers feel
Not
about
the
that.
vote. Oh my
Yeah, we
god.
gotta take a vote. We gotta see how the brothers. I'm not the only one in the chat. You
I've
know what
been
I
the
mean?
only girl.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
I've been the
Uh,
only girl, so technically that's not fair.
you wild out. You wild out on a couple. You wild out on a couple of us, man.
I didn't wild out. I'm just outspoken.
Yeah, I mean, you
I ain't
curse
curse you out. I ain't curse y'all out
not
like I
me.
do
You
you
curse OG
motherfuckers.
out. You curse OG out.
Because it had to do with religion, and I kept saying I didn't want to have the conversation with religion, and it started because he I shout out to you, OG. He felt very strongly that women shouldn't be in the pulpit, and I disagreed with that. I
Hmm.
remember.
Yeah, I
I
know.
feel like women should be able to be preachers too,
Okay.
but I don't
Okay.
want to. OG, I ain't trying to bring it back up. I'm past that. I'm past that.
OG, hey yeah.
Yeah.
OG gonna get you. Hey yeah, but yeah, okay, okay. Like I said, we'll take the vote. See if we gonna let you back in. Hey. I mean, we don't even. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can be up there. You get up.
I
TJ,
don't care.
man.
I don't even want to be in there no more. You talking about you gotta take a vote? I don't want to be in there no more. I
Wow.
just I see y'all when I see y'all.
Man, many prayers, many blessings to you, your kids. Nadia talking about she voting too.
Thank you, Queen Nadia. You see how they do me?
Hey yo, but thank you for the interview.
Thank you for the opportunity to tell my story on your
Amazing,
platform, and thank you for
amazing.
being positive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're welcome. Amazing story. Um, keep going, man. Don't let the negativity bring you down. Keep going, man. Keep fighting. Like you said, you're here for a reason. Fulfill that reason. Fulfill that purpose. But my mother talking about she voting too.
Hey, Mama Benji, thank you.
Yeah. Oh man. Is this the first interview you've done, sir? No, it's not the first interview. It's actually number 5. Oh, the worst? Oh man.
Benji,
Whatever.
get out the comments.
Y'all go
They going.
Y'all, y'all go watch the Super Bowl first. Find something safe to do, man. Sunny, man. Uh, thank you again.
Thank you.
God bless you. Five
God
things
bless
you
you,
got to say
bro.
before we get off.
Huh?
Five things you got to say before you get off. I'm gonna say, for you, I am soft.
I am soft.
I am loving.
I am loving.
I am
Oh, don't make
amazing.
me cry.
I am amazing. I am amazing. Come on. You'll be alright. It's all right. It's positive.
I'm amazing.
I am brave. You got it. I am brave.
I'm me.
And I am me.
I'm, and I'm me.
Alright. You got this,
I'm
man. Stay in prayer. Keep your faith high, and you're gonna be alright.
okay.
Alright, talk to you later.
Bye.
Peace. Alright. That was Solid Sunny. That's a wrap. I'll see y'all next week. My boy Jar V, another wheelchair user, episode 6, coming at you, man. Thank you. I'm your host, Anthony Alexander. I hope you guys enjoyed. Man, love, light, healing. Peace.